No.
He could be a fresh immigrant.
No. Why would he leave Britain?
Well, so that he could go to a...
Welcome to Quicke Plays. Today we're going to talk all about how great is and walk you through a step-by-step process and how to best experience it for yourself.
I don't think I signed up for that.
You know, it's too late. We've already started.
Well, no, there's no animals yet, so it's fine.
Step 1, go to America.
Okay, we already completed step 1.
There you go. Step 2, sit on the middle of the street.
Okay.
And talk about how you're going to catch a witch and get hit by a car.
Hey, what you doing?
I don't remember this from the movie.
Well, they changed a little bit of stuff
Yeah.
because it's a Lego game.
The jewels of man invention, he's talking about his balls.
I guess.
Yep.
Now, I will say, I did watch this movie recently,
Oh.
but I didn't I didn't come into the movie until... What part was it?
He crumpled it into a stud.
I think... Okay, I came into the movie right as the American guy... Right as that guy...
The big fat guy.
Yeah, right as he was opening up the briefcase in his apartment.
The magic briefcase.
Yeah, this briefcase.
Okay.
This fancy one.
Okay, so you... Oh, I'm trying to think how much you missed.
I think I missed this entire bank-related scene.
Yeah, because he's futzing around at the bank, and then they're establishing that... fat guy. Jacob, sure. He wants a loan to open up his pastry shop. The bank's like, you don't have any collateral. Kowalski, that's his name.
Jacob Kowalski.
Jacob Kowalski. What?
Look at that, he's got...
His suitcase is also bigger on the inside.
It is. Yeah, I actually, after I watched the movie, I went and looked up, like, the TV tropes page on this. And it's like, oh, you know what this movie could also be? I forget what it is, like a character replacement episode of Doctor Who.
That was actually one of the, I don't want to say criticisms, but I guess some people mentioned it that way.
Because it was basically an episode of Doctor Who.
They're like, this feels like Doctor Who. It's like, other than the fact that there are wizards, so little of it was related to Harry Potter as they knew it.
Yeah, which is fine with me.
I didn't care. I mean, we're back in the world. You get to see all this new stuff. But it was interesting. But I suppose that's also the fault of the game for being the first in a multi-part series that will eventually act as a prequel.
The entire movie series?
Well, all this and the other movies they're making that we don't know what they're going to be called.
Yeah, we don't know what they're going to be called. I do think that so far it's been revealed that the next one is supposed to take place in France.
Oh, so it'll be
There's also going to be a young Dumbledore.
Young Youngledore.
Yeah, young Dumbledore. So they're going to put a giant beard on Jude Law. Let's see how that goes over.
Oh, that would be interesting. Jude Law, really?
Yeah, that was announced. That was announced not too long ago, actually.
I haven't been paying attention. I've been busy trying to not spoil other shows for me. Because there's a couple I'm not caught up on yet.
Like what?
Why, I'm not caught up on Supergirl at all.
Supergirl, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why haven't you?
Well, because she's helping Newt solve the bank problem right now.
Yeah.
So she's had her own stuff to worry about.
Are you sure you want to put her in there?
Why would I not?
Because she makes references to Supergirl.
What, she spoils a currently ongoing CW show.
Yeah, she does.
That would be impressive.
I mean, this game's always updating. I'm still hoping that they put Marvel people into it.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in LEGO Dimensions there's a Marvel character.
Although, I did see... I saw people talking about a hypothetical LEGO Dimensions 2, so I hope they don't wait until that to introduce the Marvel people.
See, I never understand when they do, like, sequels to this type of game, because isn't the point you can just keep adding content?
Yeah, pretty much. The only way I would see that being a thing is if they want, like, a new main story.
But they could just patch that in.
Yeah, I feel like they could release a pretty big, thing that allows them to... Oh, Jesus.
And they could probably even promote it as LEGO Dimensions 2
Yeah, it would just
But
be a new storyline. They could update a lot of the stuff in the game itself, but you don't actually have to...
Yeah. I normally assume it's a publicity thing. Like, oh, the second one's coming out.
What the heck was that?
Oh, looks like I almost had to hiccup.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what is that?
It's a purse.
Is it?
It's supposed to be.
In a bit of a rush, is he?
Just a giant Lego purse?
With shiny stuff inside of it.
Sure.
Okay. Do I get to hit things with this guy? So, okay.
Ah, yes. Muggles anywhere.
Okay, so now I actually do need Supergirl.
Oh. I see how it is.
That's-
Now that I take her away.
Well, I need
She's got laser vision.
her laser vision to burn this stuff.
Is it too late to vote? We just go play Supergirl's story?
Supergirl doesn't have a story.
Her story is amazing.
Is it?
I'll have you know.
Which one?
When I was little, my planet Krypton was dying, so my parents sent me to protect my cousin, but then my pod got knocked off course, and when I got there, he'd already grown up and killed Batman.
Wait a second. What are we talking about now?
I was quoting the show intro.
Wait, they killed Batman?
No, they don't kill Batman.
I saw, is it true that they reference Batman in The Flash?
In Flash?
Like in one of his very first episodes, like Harrison Wells mentions the Bat of Gotham. Is that a true statement?
That does not sound familiar.
Because that's what a coworker was telling me.
I don't remember that happening at all.
Okay, and I was gonna say it'd be weird if they had a Batman, but then no Superman. But they have a Superman, and he's on a completely different planet.
No, I would have remembered if they'd referenced the Bat of Gotham.
I mean, that might.
I thought the most obvious reference they had was on Legends when Rip talked about the Dark Knight.
Like the Dark Knight?
No, he was saying, "Oh, I've seen."
Got a lovely
Oh, what was it? Like Dark Knight's Rise and some. There was like a vague Superman reference too.
Was it a reference to the movies?
I don't know, but it was like, "Oh, I've seen Men of Steel fall and Dark Knights, blah blah blah." It was weird. But I mean, that's Legends. It's all kind of
Excuse me.
So,
whatever.
so how long do you think it is then until they cross over with Gotham? I mean, it looks like they're setting up for that kid to become Batman already, and he's only like 17.
That kid.
The kid playing Bruce Wayne.
Well, Bruce Wayne. Oh, jeez. Should we? We should probably talk about spoilers. There's gonna be spoilers, so if you're really invested in Gotham, you might want to stop listening.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Bruce Wayne becomes Batman. I don't know if you knew this.
I saw like a clip from a scene where he like beats up a bunch of guys in an
Oh,
alley.
not in the show. Like in canon, like it's actually based off a comic book character. And Bruce Wayne actually does grow up to be this thing, and he calls himself the Batman.
You know, I thought you were gonna tell me something interesting about that show, and now I'm not happy. I'm not mad, but I'm not happy.
I'm happy.
I'm
having a blast.
Yeah? What kind of a blast?
The one that destroys half the bank. Are you even gonna do anything? It looks like you're just
I'm trying
causing
to
a bunch of property damage.
I'm collecting all the good stuff. I've moved the level along a little bit.
Oh yeah, by what? Destroying the bank?
Well, no, I broke the little vault.
That'll really make Muggles think. I'm sorry, no mages think highly of you.
Well, we're playing as Newt, so he says.
Quit it with the bell already. If you want help, ring the bell in
The appropriate window.
My bad.
Oh, that's you actually have to move the bell
Yeah.
to the appropriate window.
Yeah, she was upset. I have to move it over there because I need to see this Teller.
Miles Teller.
No, not Miles Teller.
Who
No,
is
he's
Miles Teller.
he's the actor that played Mr. Fantastic in that really bad Fantastic Four movie.
Okay, that was one of those like you just get a name that just pops into your head. It's like, why does that name sound familiar?
That's that's Miles Teller.
That poor kid.
Why? Because he was Mr. Fantastic and
Because he was in the Fantastic Four reboot.
he was in a movie of debatable quality.
Oh, debatable.
Yeah.
Debatable how?
Oh, well, because
You could technically argue that it wasn't terrible,
well, you could
just to play devil's advocate.
you could argue it wasn't terrible by trying to say it was just bad.
True. So you could debate on how bad it was.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, see, you understand. But I'm not going to be the one that does that.
That's it.
No, well, we'll wait until they release the Fantastic Four Lego Dimensions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, something tells me that's not going to happen.
Well, no, it's not about the plot of the actual movie. It's you play as the Fantastic Four, stuck in a legal battle,
Yeah?
trying to get a good movie made.
Yeah, what's it called?
Fantastic,
V Superman?
fantastic legal battles and how to lose them.
What is it now?
You know,
Yeah, the answer is sell your property rights to Fox.
you know, I don't appreciate these bad jokes.
Can't risk them seeing me.
And, well, I mean, it could be worse. They could sell their rights to Warner Brothers. And, like,
I mean, Warner Brothers may not have the most recent quality track record,
although
but they have had some successes.
such as the Harry Potter franchise.
Or are we supposed to be talking about Harry Potter?
Well-
Is that related to this episode at all?
Well, no, but you know what it could be related to? The next episode of Quickie Plays.
That means I have to actually talk about Harry Potter in the next episode on Quickie Plays.